Hi there. First off, I apologize for my cute outfit. I'm finally getting a fashion sense. One you may not agree with, but I know it's great.
Yeah, your outfit's not cute. You look like the Hamburglar. Shut the fuck up. Once again, Onision has made a video criticizing those who have sympathy for other people because, that doesn't exist. We're all just a bunch of fake attention whores or some shit. I didn't want to watch this rotting onion by myself, so I decided to collab with yet another YouTuber.
Thank you, Diesel Patches, for having me on your channel. I really appreciate it, and I genuinely love your content, so I'm really happy we're collaborating.
Hi there. First off, I apologize for my cute outfit. I'm finally getting a fashion sense. One you may not agree with, but I know it's great. Anyway, I'm someone you can count on being real all the time, almost all the time. And that irritates people because there's a lot of fake people out there. When I say fake people, I mean people who say things to benefit themselves, and that's about it.
Irony much? I mean, isn't this the same person who was telling us about his IRS fraud and how essentially he said that everything in his house was a business expense when really it wasn't? So you've said things to benefit yourself. Everyone does that. It's just about context. The context is what makes the difference. I'm not on board with this. You're calling yourself out here. Let's just put that right out there. Also, I don't think your outfit's cute, but that's just a side note.
How you know that I'm not fake. I will talk about a celebrity overdosing recently, and that is incredibly unpopular in the context that I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. They overdosed on an illegal drug voluntarily. Zero sympathy for me. I just lost subscribers just by saying that. And that's how you know I'm real, because I'll say things even though it hurts me. That is a real person.
Thank you, Onision, for being a genuine, real person. Unfortunately, that doesn't dispute the fact that you're still a piece of shit. Just because someone is not being fake towards me doesn't mean I have to like or respect them. And if that's not what Onision's going at, then what the hell's the point of this video? All he does is jerk himself off and say why he's better than everyone else. He thinks he's some god or some shit.
This concept's probably new to Onision, but you can feel empathy and compassion towards someone even if they fucked up. Yes, taking drugs was her own fuck up, but that doesn't mean that you can't feel sorry for someone for being in a shitty situation, right? I don't know. It's almost like when you fucked up and had your IRS issues, you expected us to feel bad for you, but now all of a sudden, if we felt bad for you, we would be fake people and we wouldn't be real like you. Please explain how that all makes sense. Aside from that, having empathy and compassion isn't mutually exclusive with logic. So we can all logically say that, yeah, Demi fucked up and shouldn't have taken drugs. And we can also at the same time say, I feel bad that she had to go to the hospital and had to go through this traumatic situation. So there's that too.
And the people who say I'm not real, those I suspect are primarily liars. They have likely told themselves their entire lives that everybody lies, and then I come along and I don't lie.
Wow, this guy's ego is fucking massive, jeez. I gotta be honest, my family, my friends, they all told me that everyone out there is just a liar, including themselves, so I started to lose faith in humanity, but then I came across Onision's channel and I was like, yeah, this guy gets it, he only speaks the truth. Yeah, there's just no way this guy has ever lied to anyone. He's always been truthful with them and himself. Fucking liar.
Regardless, I just wanted to say that you guys aren't good people. Oh no. Wow, why would you say that, Greg? Like, I love that I have patrons and that they're so kind to support me, etc. But those patrons want me to tell it like it is. And the majority of people watching this video probably aren't good people. I'm not even necessarily a good person.
Yeah, we know. You didn't need to tell us that.
Whenever you guys are on Twitter, you see that something happened to a celebrity that's not positive news, and immediately you think, oh man, wouldn't people think I'm great if I tweeted sympathy about this? Wouldn't I just be part of this cool club where everyone's like, yeah, that Dave guy over there, he really has a heart, because he tweeted something that makes no sense, hashtag pray for who gives a crap.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna get angry because this reminds me of what happened with Manchester, where Greg essentially said that anyone who tweeted their prayers or tweeted love for the people in Manchester were all self-serving jerks. And of course there will be that person who posts on Twitter just to be like, hey guys, I'm a good person, please look at me, please pay attention to me. There will always be that person, but you cannot discount the kindness of everyone just because you can't see the good in anything. And if I'm telling you that you need to be more positive, that's how you know something is deeply wrong, because I'm a negative bitch, okay? So, you cannot assume that people actually praying for Demi or saying that they're scared or worried about her is just a virtue signal. What if they actually mean that? Just because you see the shitty side of everything, it doesn't mean that people are shitty like you.
You know, this also reminds me of Onision making those tweets about Christina Grimmie after she died, and when her brother rightfully got pissed at him, he started taunting him as well. See, this is the problem with Onision. He wants us to think that he's a good guy, but in reality, he's not. He makes fun of dead people so he can make us feel bad for other dead people. He's a fucking idiot.
If God really didn't want it to happen, it wouldn't happen. So really what you're doing is you're saying, "Dear God, all-powerful being who lives above us, magically in the clouds, can you undo that thing you screwed up on because you let it happen and I'm smarter than you?" Ridiculous. Prayer is a waste of time when you're talking to an omnipotent, all-powerful being. Duh.
Wow, that was really forced to push your stupid little anti-religion propaganda in there. That was very irrelevant towards this video. Hey Onision, typically in this situation, a religious person will cope with their own sadness by praying. It's something many people do. And it's pretty harmless compared to stuff that you do, which is make fun of those who admired the person who died. Onision, I would say your intentions are kinda good if you didn't act like such a fucking asshole all the time, but I can kinda see where you're coming from. He wants us to feel bad about everyone dying around the world. Well, here's the thing. If someone close to me died and some random person died on the same day, I'm obviously going to be more upset about the person who's close to me. That being said, I don't see anything wrong with people feeling bad for Demi Lovato overdosing because many people admire her. We criticize her for overdosing, but we still feel sympathy for her.
And I'd just like to close out this video with saying 26 people, and this is no joke, 26 people died today while hugging as they were burned alive by fire. Did you hear about that? No, because some random celebrity OD'd on drugs. Hashtag pray for.
I'm not a fan of Onision taking a dig at religion. I'm not even religious, but what was the point of that? Honestly, if someone feels better sending their prayers or praying for something, let them do that and don't make fun of them. That's just being a dick. Second of all, Onision mentioning this other tragedy is just another ploy to make you think that he's a good guy. So he's saying that when you post on Twitter, you're trying to show that you're a good guy. Well, guess what, Onision? You making this video saying, "Did you know that these people died today?" That's you doing the exact same thing. So I guess hypocrisy once more, but who's surprised here? Not me. Is it absolutely tragic what happened to those people who burned? Yes. Does that mean that we can say that what happened to Demi is meaningless? No.
What the hell is this stupid ass logic? So if a close friend of mine ODs on drugs, I should walk up to his hospital bed and be like, sorry man, you brought this upon yourself. Someone else probably died without risking their life and I don't fucking care, Stan, so I can't give you any sympathy points today.
No, hashtag pray for the people who actually didn't do this horrible thing to themselves. I'm not discussing what I do or do not care about. I'm discussing the illusion you guys create for yourselves, for others, that you're actually a good person when you clearly only care about what's directly connected to you and what's trendy. Most of you would agree that we should care about all human life. We believe that they all have value. So how is it you never talk about tragedies involving far more loss and almost exclusively talk about tragedies involving celebrities? They are not better than us. These other people deserve support, but instead they're left in the shadows to die forgotten because you guys can't stop obsessing over someone who voluntarily overdosed on an illegal drug.
Okay, so I don't know about you, Diesel, but I'm really over this preachy tone of, hey guys, I know better than you, so let me school you on how you're supposed to think. I think it's incredibly stupid to believe that we're all going to be affected the same way by every tragedy. No, the reality is that if, for example, in the same day, 10 people die and those 10 people come from your hometown versus 10 people who come from some other city you've never been to, you're probably going to be more emotionally invested in the hometown because you emote based on your experiences, right? I don't know why this is so hard for Onision to understand because it's just not realistic to say that you're going to feel the exact same way about two tragedies when you will obviously always connect more to one or the other for some reason or another, or you might connect to neither. But to think that you can evenly spread your emotions for every single tragedy that happens, what's wrong with you? When he talks like this, it just makes me feel like he doesn't understand emotions at all. And the more I watch him, the more I feel like he just doesn't have any whatsoever. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. Thanks again for having me on, Diesel. You should come onto my channel sometime.
Thank you for collabing with me, and I really mean that because it would have been much harder to review this video by myself.
Over someone who voluntarily overdosed on an illegal drug. Ridiculous.
My fucking eyes and ears are bleeding. You nearly gave me a seizure, you stupid Neanderthal.